Believe it or not, some people do just play Call of Duty for Zombies mode. For some of you, I'm sure that is no surprise because you are one of us. For other people, well, yeah, that might be kind of hard to believe considering the Call of Duty juggernaut is pretty much known for multiplayer in the non-zombies tradition. Well, I want to talk about Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War and specifically Firestrike Z. I'm going to be giving my impressions of that map. I'll start with that, but then I do want to kind of continue to talk about just the state of zombies and zombies in general. So right off the bat, yeah, today there was a new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War map released, Firestrike Z, and yeah, I am so far a pretty big fan of it. The first map for Black Ops Cold War that was released, it was pretty good. I'd say it was like right in the middle. It was, it was a C. It wasn't spectacular, but it wasn't necessarily bad. It had a couple of areas to train zombies, but it also wasn't that big. Some areas were basically useless, like the area where you activated the teleporter. I thought the teleporting mechanic was also kind of poorly utilized. And then there was the Nostalgia Blast, going back to the original Nacht der Untoten map, except being able to finally go outside. And that was actually really cool. I found that to be pretty neat, and I did love the aesthetic. But yeah, middle of the road map. Here we are with Firebase Z. That map is a little bit bigger, but the thing that I kind of took away from it is the jump pads. There's these launch pads, and it basically feels like playing on Moon, except you don't have to worry about dying. It pretty much locks you in and you won't accidentally kill yourself. No PhD flop required. You can just boost around the map. But yeah, it's a little bit bigger of a map, at least it feels bigger. There's more areas to train, and they use better implementation of the teleporter. Specifically, you go back and forth between two locations instead of just kind of going to a Dark World version of where you already are, which doesn't really change anything. I like it. The village is a little small. I guess I wish it could be bigger. We'll see how it becomes utilized as the kind of meta evolves for the map, but right now it seems like it's kind of a pack-a-punch just area for you to jump on. Also reminiscent of Moon, where you kind of have to teleport to a spot just to get pack and then kind of leave. But yeah, I'm liking it. I'm loving the aesthetic. And the mimics, it's kind of hard to tell if that's going to be something that is going to be annoying as we continue. So far, they don't seem that bad. They seem much better than the bosses in the previous map that was released, but they don't seem too bad so far. So overall, yeah, I think this is a solid map. Of course, it's only been out for a day, and yeah, I haven't done the Easter egg or anything, so it's going to be hard to come to a definitive conclusion, but early impressions of the map is, hey, this is a good map to have added to the zombies roster. But I do want to keep talking about Cold War and Cold War zombies just a little bit. So yeah, like I said, I basically only play Call of Duty for the zombies mode. I've played multiplayer, played campaigns. They are just not at all interesting to me. I'm not saying that they're bad. They just don't really interest me. However, zombies does, both solo and with buddies. So it's really great to see for the first time, at least for the first time with this developer's version of zombies, the good version, that we will be getting free maps going forward. That's great for a number of reasons. I mean, so Call of Duty, starting around Black Ops, it was basically sold as this like third pillar package. You got your single player, you got your multiplayer, and then they said that zombies was kind of like the third part of Call of Duty. And they were right, except you had to buy exorbitantly expensive DLCs because it came with the multiplayer DLC. But if you had no interest in the multiplayer DLC like me, it was kind of hard to justify $20 to basically get one zombies map that could be hit or miss. So the fact that they're making the maps free, one, gives a lot of people a reason to buy Cold War, myself included. Two, it doesn't split up the player base. You're going to have a lot more people actively playing Cold War. And three, I do think that it's good to keep these maps available, especially because this type of zombies, like this developer making this mode of zombies, only happens once every couple years. You only get the good zombies every so often, so I think it's nice. It'll have a lot of longevity. I really hope that we do get some kind of retro maps. Just throw more maps in. More maps, the better. I don't necessarily think it has to be tied to seasons or multiplayer release content, but they're going to do it how they want to do it. Either way, Call of Duty Zombies is very strong right now for me, and it really feels like kind of going back towards the golden age of 10 plus years ago. Also, shout out to Cranked Mode. That mode slaps. Anyways, that is all for me, guys. Let me know what you think down below about Firebase Z. Until then, I'll catch you next time.